Hey guys, it's Bad. I'm back again with another video. I actually have to make this video because my room is starting to get out of hand. Got a lot of books that I have made videos on that I gotta they have to be put away. I don't like having my books out and not put away. It's just me. I'm kind of what is the word? Anal when it comes to certain things like that. And these books that I'm going to show you are all the variant issues that I picked up in the last couple of weeks. And I've got a surmountable amount of them. And there's one comic book shop that I go to where they sell me variants for cover price. And I don't turn them down. I just take them. If it looks good, I grab them. And I got quite a bit of books to show. So let me just jump into this. Starting with this Jules Verne Lighthouse issue number 1. And this was the retailer exclusive edition that each store got one, I think one copy of. And it also came with a letter from Anomaly Productions and some patches. I guess one, the Lighthouse Command, the Good Guys, and Libertaria with their Live Free, Die Free badge. I guess they're the protagonist. I'm not sure. I haven't read it yet. But yeah, I got this for cover price. And I jumped on that. And I picked up a couple of Vengeance of Vampirellas. This is issue number 28, the Virgin black and white variant. Cover art by Segovia. I picked that up. This is more like in the Cryptic Castle Hills. He normally gets a lot of Vampirellas, especially Perillos. Here's another Vengeance of Vampirella, issue number 17. Santa Maria cover. It's the Santa Maria cover. And here's a Perillo, Vengeance of Vampirella number 17. The Perillo cover. That's really nice. Perillo is an excellent artist. And another Perillo for Sacred 6, issue number 8. Black and white variant. It's extremely nice. Too bad glad you can see my arm. Hey everybody. This is the Sacred 6 number 8. This is a Aniceto cover, black and white version. Y'all gotta excuse this chair, it's got the squeaks. Every movement that I make, the chair gotta squeak. Red Sonja, the cosplay cover E, number 28. It's a beautiful cover. That's a pretty good cosplay too. Yeah, I've seen some horrendous cosplays, but that's really nice. Power Rangers Unlimited, issue number 1. This has the variant. The Old Guard, Tales Through Time, issue number 1 variant. Godzilla, Monsters and Protectors, issue number 1. I think those are the two girls that, I guess in the old Godzilla movies, they would sing for Mothra, or was it Mothra? They probably Mothra, that's Mothra on the front cover. But they would sing and it would summon Mothra or whatever. But that's a pretty cool cover for issue number 1. I feel like I'm in an old doctor's office with the squeaks. Firefly, I love this show. I think this show was ahead of its time. And really good show that just didn't get its due. This is Firefly. What is this? Did I write anything on the back of this? This is the brand new verse of Firefly issue number 2 variant. Now this is a brand new company called Second Sight, and this was also a variant, but it also had the actual first issue in it for CHESS, which stood for Command Headquarters of Espionage and Strategic Strikes. And the first actual book on this side is the actual number 1 issue. And on the back of this, I took them out, put them in Mylar, and then put it back in the plastic packaging that it was originally in. And that's the Virgin variant issue number 1. Linsner cover for Sonyaverse issue number 3. This is a local, from my understanding, from what the comic book shop told me, this is a local comic book, and this was like a thank you to the store for carrying the book. The book was called Blood Force Trauma. It's signed by the artist and writer of the book, issue number 1. I definitely picked up Geiger. I did get a chance to really read this. I liked it. I ain't gonna say I loved it, but I like it. And this is the Fabak cover for issue number 1. Magic, the blank cover, issue number 1. And I got the Hidden Plains Walker variant for issue number 1. And I also have the One Per Store issue number 1, black and white. Noctera issue number 2. The Tyler Kirkman cover. Noctera issue number 1. The Jock variant cover. Something called Project Patron. Like I said, a lot of these books I got for cover price. Issue number 1. I haven't heard anything about this. And in other people's videos out, nobody's even said anything about that book. Picked up the issue number 1 of Shadecraft, with the Jock cover. The Scumbag issue number, I can't even see this. I think it's issue number 7. It's up that far. Man, Goat, and the Bunny Man, issue number 1 variant. It's a beautiful cover. Home, issue number 1. It's a variant. Here we are with some more Geigers. This is the Glow in the Dark, issue number 1. And I got a copy of Something Is Killing Your Children. The free copy that when you bought Berserk number 1 foil, and you had to buy Berserk number 2 and keep your receipt. I got that one at the comic shop, and my other comic shop had one for me too, so I ended up having 2 of them. And both of the stores had plenty of copies. I wouldn't say they had enough for, I said they would have enough for each of them to have like maybe 50 to 60 different people come through and pick up a copy. You know, it was available. I didn't go to my main comic book shop. I won't go there until Friday. And I didn't order Something's Killing the Children from them anyway, so I doubt if they'll even have any. But normally at that shop, my main shop, he normally gets a lot of books. He's the biggest of all the stores that I go to. And normally when he orders stuff, he gets quite a bit of it. This is the Spawn 317 black and white cover. done by McFarlane. Shadow Man. See, Valiant is starting back up again. Shadow Man, issue number 1. It's a pretty cool cover. Shadecraft, second printing, number 1. Pick that up. Jock cover. Once in Future, the 1 in 25 variant, beautiful cover. Nottingham, number 1, second printing. Definitely had to pick that up. I missed out on the first printing. It was like a ghost. I didn't even see it in any of the shops. And luckily I saw this. I also picked up the Geiger, issue number 1, second printing. And I got Department of Truth, issue number, I think this is 8. Yeah, issue number 8, variant. Berserker, number 2, the foil variant. Berserker foil variant for issue number 2. I called it the silver and red variant. I got Berserker, the black and white issue number 2 variant, the grandpa variant. And I got the Berserker number 2, the white and red grandpa variant. And that was it for all the indies. Now for the DCs, I picked up, definitely I've been trying to hunt down a lot of blank issues, because I was either doing some art to them or doing something with them. Batman number 1, Superman number 1, and Wonder Woman number 1. Picked up Flash B cover, 769, with the first appearance of, I don't even know her name, but I know she's part Blue Beetle and part Booster Gold. If you can understand that. Teen Titans Academy, B cover number 2. Robin, issue number 1, the B cover. Nightwing, number 78. And number 79, B covers. Batman and Catwoman, issue number 3, the variant cover for that. Batman Black and White, number 3. And that has the introduction of the new Robin. Joker, number 2. And this B cover has the first appearance of Bane's daughter. Now this one I had put on my Instagram. It came this way. Batman the Detective, issue number 1. And then I showed this on my Instagram, and I said I modified it. And I explained how I did it, and it really, truthfully, is kind of a cheat. Because it really isn't modified at all. It's actually, what it is that is an animation cell that I had found when I was in my main comic book shop. He had got a collection in, and this animation cell was sitting in a box full of toys and other magazines and everything, and it was kind of like on the top of everything with some other loose paper, fill, junk mail or whatever, and it was kind of dingy. And I asked the owner how much did he want for the animation cell. He just told me go ahead and take it. So I brought it home, and I said, I'm going to hold on to it until I find a good Batman book that I can overlay this on top of. And sure as you're born, this was like 2 months ago, and this book popped up. So I turned that basically into this. And it's not attached because the cell is just directly in front. Both of them are underneath, inside the Mylar bag. But I thought it was kind of cool, you know. Maybe one day I might redraw this onto another blank cover. But for the time being, I really like this. I'm keeping it like that. I think it's pretty cool. Onward and upward, as we say. Challenge of the Super Sons, #1. It's a nice cover, but it's just too bright. Too yellow and orangey for me. It's washed out. Floor Sector, what is this number? Number 11 B cover. This should be winding up. I thought it was like a 12-issue run. So, yeah, maybe it's just one more issue to go. And what else I got here? Batman 107. Batman Catwoman issue #4. With now she was Huntress, and I don't know what she goes by, moniker that she goes by now. But if you get Batman Annual 2, is her first appearance, and in that issue she's dressed like in the old Huntress costume, and I guess she just graduated up or got the better costume that's more reminiscent of the Batman Beyond costume. Now this Fortnite 0.1, this is the B cover. I got the A cover, and I also have the Batman cover. Now this comes with a code in it so that you can actually play as Harley Quinn or something or other to that effect. And when I was in the stores, you can see a different change of clientele. And all the stores that I went into, you had kids coming in, well, parents coming in with their kids asking about this book. So whatever you think about this book, it did, for the most part, bring people in to comic book shops that would normally not come in. It bring the gamers in. And if they can kind of figure out how to do this again, I tell you, it'd be the perfect matchup would be Pokemon. If they can find a way to integrate Pokemon in with these superheroes, oh man, it would be pandemonium. And then have a Pokemon card insert inside of it. Oh man, people would freak out. It would be just like at the McDonald's when they had the Pokemon cards. You know, people doing everything they could to get up those Pokemon cards. Especially if you have a chase card in there, like a special card. Oh my gosh. The Frederici variant, Batman 107. That's a nice scarecrow. And Batman the Detective #1. I can't remember her name. She has a certain name, but that's her on the front cover. Now we're winding down to the last stack, which is my Marvels. Okay. Second printing. America Chavez, made in the USA. Now, I don't have nothing against America Chavez, but I don't get her. I mean, truthfully, I just don't get the character. Maybe I need to read more about her, but I don't know. Immortal Hulk, #45, the Lifevale cover. I mean, nothing against Lifevale, you know. I mean, he's good for what he is, but to me, most artists, the longer they draw, the better they draw. But yeah, some of these artists, to me, they kind of like regress. Lifevale, to me, he's one of the ones, he's kind of regressing. Not on the level that J.R. Jr. J.R. Jr.'s art, I don't know if he needs glasses or whatever, but his art has really regressed from when he first came out, you know. And if you look at the natural progression of things, you get better as you go. Look at how Jim Lee, when he first started drawing, his art went leaps and bounds better than when he If you can find the Alpha Flight, I think it's issue number 51. His first artwork looks nothing like what he does now. But Lifevale, his perspective is terrible. JR Jr., don't even get me started with what he's doing. I mean, I think with JR Jr., he's just getting lazy. You know, he's just out to do what he can, as much as he can, and you know, he don't care. He's already big, you know, he knows he's big, so he just throws whatever he throws up, you know. But for the most part, his art, to me, has been really, really substandard. And Liefeld, I don't know. But both of them draw better than me, so what can I say? Women of Marvel, issue number 1. The Peach Momoko variant, Scarlet Witch. Captain Marvel, number 28, Heroes Reborn variant. Amazing Spider-Man, 64, Heroes Reborn variant. I don't know, this Heroes Reborn thing, I have to wait and see on that. Alien, number 2, the variant for that. Picked up Weapon X in the back bin, number 1 variant. Picked this one up in the back bin too. It's Symbiotic Spider-Man number 1. It's 1 of 600 copies, which I thought was pretty cool. You can tell these are old because these been out for a while. Captain America number 28. Star Wars High Republic number 4. Avengers Curse of the Man-Thing number 1 with Harrower on the front cover. Avengers Curse of the Man-Thing is the alternate cover with both Man-Thing and Harrower on it. Woo. Peach Momoko, Avengers number 44. Great She-Hulk cover. Avengers number 44 again with Phoenix Echo. Amazing Spider-Man number 63. With the costume. Okay. Number 61. Second printing. This is a beautiful silk cover. Silk number 1. I love that cover. Silk number 1. I don't know if this is Momoko. It looks kind of like Momoko. But Silk number 1 variant for that. That new Silk issue number 2 variant, that thing is nice. But I didn't see that anywhere. Stormbreakers. Beta Ray Bill. Issue number, I think that's 1. Now these I don't quite understand. I mean, they're okay, but these mean nothing to write home about. All these I call them fashion designer covers for the women of Marvel or whatever. Well, women's history. The Emma Frost number 19 is about the best one out of all of them that I saw. But I'm not really too keen on any of them. Shuri for the Black Panther, issue number 24. The Black Cat, issue number 4. Silk, issue number 1. Did get the Adam Hughes variant for Black Cat number 4. Beautiful book. Daredevil Heroes Reborn, number 29. Thor Heroes Reborn, number 14. So I'm trying to get through this. I don't want to end up my phone cutting off. Guardians of the Galaxy number 13. Darkhawk number 1. Heart of the Hawk. Thor number 14 with Donald Blake and the Defeated Heroes. Miles Morales, the 1 in 25. I think it's the 1 in 25. Yeah, Sarah Pacelli cover. Miles Morales Spider-Man, number 25, the basic variant. And the last book I got is Black Knight, issue number 2 of Curse of the Ebony Blade. It's supposed to be 2 more, and they all link up to make one whole picture. And that's basically it. Now I can put my variants away and kind of like get this room back in order. And I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a little long. I'm sorry about that. I've been quite busy, but truthfully, I've been lazy. If you want to be honest, I've been lazy. And just want to thank everybody for watching and supporting my channel. And y'all be well. Take care, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.